Hi everyone, so this is what I'm wearing today. So today I am rocking the Hawaiian shirt with the Marvel superhero pajama pants because this is what my kids do to the wallpaper, and they peel it, and I'm tired of wallpapering every 6 months, so I've started with this. I was just fooling around one day in between wallpapering, and it kind of looks a bit like an Oompa Loompa, don't you think? So I might paint over that last. I'll have to sand it back probably, but I'm going to let it watch the kids so that they don't touch the walls. There was a message on this that was put up by the previous owners sometime in the 80s, I think, and they've got a stick figure, or it was a stick figure, I think, running up a hill, and I think, if I recall, it said something like him a running, and then it's got Himalayan because he's lying on top of a mountain. I don't actually get why there's a house inside him, and Himalayan, and then he ran up the hill, and then he ran down the hill. I don't know if you can see the stick figure running down the hill, and it said him a finish, and it's spelt finish like he's from Finland. So yeah, I kind of added some things here. I said, dear dragons, you might think you're really cool because you're not extinct and can breathe fire, but we actually existed, signed the dinosaurs. And my son wrote something, but I can't read what he wrote. Now we'll never know. Do you know what that says? I really don't. I can see the word dear and you. You might write. Here's another one that was written a few years back. I think this was written in 2007. Dear Noah, we thought you said 5 o'clock and you left at 4. Signed, the unicorns. So now you know. I'm going to get busy and do a bit of sanding and make sure that wall is nice and smooth, ready for painting. And I'm going to do it in bits because I have to do quite a lot. I have to do, oh boy, like the entire living room and the dining room, which has more of the same, and food thrown against the wall. And well, there you are. And yeah, I'll have to do that. And my husband did start the kitchen a few years ago, but he never finishes anything. I had to live downstairs with the kids and not allow them upstairs while he painted and decorated the kitchen. And it never got finished. That's a whole other subject right there. And so I have to finish the kitchen and the whatever room this is. He knocked up some cabinets that he bought off Trade Me, and he put them in. Oh, it's so messy. And so yeah, these were second hand, and I have to do all that. And I think the previous owners had a fire and they whacked some undercoat over the top of the smoke damage. So I don't think it's going to happen in one day. So if you'll excuse me, I've got to get going and do some sanding and prep work. I still have a few more bits of wallpaper to scrape off. I couldn't find a scraper, so I found this in a hair removal kit. And it's really cool because it doesn't scrape the walls, it doesn't damage the walls. So I've got washing in the machine that I'm supposed to hang out, and David gets a little bit annoyed if I use the dryer because he says it costs $2 a load each time you use the dryer and the power bill goes up. But we'll have to see, because somehow I also have to produce dinner as well as getting this all painted. Yeah, bit of a mission, but I am woman, hear me roar, and baby's down for a nap, and so I'm going to get what I can done. Okay. Oh my gosh, I've just picked up the tin of undercoat. Hear that? That is practically an empty tin, and I'm not happy. I just want to get on with it. You know what this means? I'm going to have to go into the garage. That's David's domain, and I may have mentioned before that he is a hoarder, and I have to be like on his case all the time. But the garage, okay, I'm going in. If I'm not out in half an hour, send help. And jelly beans. Here it is. Okay, don't be scared. Okay, I'm going in. There's paint in here somewhere. This room, he had me keep the kids inside all summer a couple of years ago while he built a room for my mascot costumes, and he never finished it. Paint. Tell me, guys, if you see the undercoat. At least there's a pathway this time. I haven't had to climb over anything. There's a motorbike there. Why? These things are years old. Okay, this looks promising. Well organized. Tell me, guys, if you see any undercoat. Any undercoat at all. Primer. Metal primer. No, we don't want metal primer. Oh, man. Now the garage door is a little bit broken, so I need two hands. One to get it started with the button that makes it come down, and the other hand to kind of push it all the way down. I think there's a high chair falling out. I couldn't find the paint. Okay, I can't afford to waste baby's nap time. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use the dregs in the paint tin and scrape the dregs on around the architraves and the edges so that that part is done, or some of it, until it runs out. I am not best pleased. I'm getting there. Bubby loves vacuum cleaners. I've got him in the cot at the moment, but I'm going to go get a vacuum cleaner for him to play with so that he leaves this alone, because it got a bit hairy before. David found some more undercoat. Yay! So I'm able to do more undercoating. But I did, that's where I ran out yesterday, I did put up one top coat. So I've got to go over that again. And I'm getting there, and I look a mess, a hot mess. Dream on. Okay, yeah, he's calling out for the vacuum cleaner. I'm coming. I'm bringing the vacuum cleaner, darling. And I'm going to carry on here. And I think, yes, I'll bring it, sweetheart. And I think I'm just going to whack up photos of my progress as I go. Otherwise, this vlog will be days long, and nobody wants to sit through me for days on end. So, that's where I'm going to leave it. Man, this is the joy of trying to paint around children, and yeah, just chill out, dogs. Just, yeah, you relax.